Hello everyone and welcome back to the Denver Broncos franchise. In the last episode, we kind of lost a heartbreaker against the Ravens, and in this episode, we face off against our former RB1 in Javonte Williams, who we traded to the Patriots in the offseason. We had a weekly award winner, and that was Dennis Colbert, who was 23 for 31, 367 yards, 4 passing touchdowns, and no interceptions. In fact, through 3 games, Dennis Colbert has yet to throw a pick and has thrown 11 touchdowns on the season. He is currently leading the NFL in passing yards, tied for the lead with Patrick Mahomes in passing touchdowns, and alongside Mahomes with 0 interceptions. He is truly having an MVP caliber year, at least to start the year here in his second season. Here's the standings to start the season. In the AFC North, the Ravens are 3-0, the Steelers 2-1, the Browns 1-2, and the Bengals 1-2. In the South, the Colts are 2-1, the Titans 1-2, the Texans 1-2, the Jags are 0-3. In the AFC East, the Dolphins are 3-0, the Pats are 2-1, the Jets are 1-2, and the Bills are 1-2. In the West, the Chiefs are undefeated, the Broncos are 2-1, the Chargers are 1-2, and the Raiders are 0-3. Now over to the NFC, the Vikings 3-0, the Lions 2-1, the Packers 1-2, and the Bears 1-2. NFC South, the Bucks are 2-1, everyone else is 1-2. In the NFC East, the Eagles are 2-1, the Giants are 2-1, the Commanders are 2-1, the Cowboys are 1-2, and finally in the NFC West, the Rams are 2-1, the 49ers are 1-2, the Seahawks are 1-2, and the Cardinals are 1-2. But let's get into this week's action. We've got a tandem breakout this week. It's Jerry Perry. Chester Truman took our last game over and couldn't be stopped. Are you ready to see me go off like that today? Let's praise Jerry Perry. You have the potential and talent to take over a game just like that. It's just a matter of being on top of your game for all 4 quarters. He kind of took over the game in week number 1. He played very well then. Guess it's time to put on a show then. You call my number and you won't regret it. I'm ready to have a huge day. Chester Truman has earned 2,500 XP for inspiring a teammate, and Jerry Perry needs 150 receiving yards against the Patriots. Jerry Perry earned star development during training camp in the preseason this year, and it looks like he could earn superstar development via a tandem breakout today. We've also got a QB1 check-in. We're approaching the end of the first quarter of the season. What more do you need out of Dennis Colbert? Carry the team, he's kind of already doing that. My guy is playing insane at an MVP level. We just want him to be himself and continue doing his part to build chemistry and keep our offense rolling. The better chemistry we have, the easier it'll be for everyone to make plays. Beat the Patriots and score 4+ offensive touchdowns. Let's see if the Broncos are going to be injured at all this week. Looks like defensively we're looking healthy, and offensively we look good as well. I don't know if we've had a training injury yet this season. One player to upgrade, that is Tajay Spears, and we'll just continue to pour points into elusive back for him. 1 awareness, 1 break tackle, and +2 juke move, plus an ability slot because now he's a true 85 overall. Also, Tajay Spears is a guy that we will need to re-sign this season. He wants 4 years, $4.7 million with a near $3 million bonus. I would actually happily offer him this. I think he's well worth this. So let's make this offer to Tajay Spears, and he has signed. So Tajay Spears will be the RB1 for the next 4 seasons. But anyway, let's not waste any more time. Let's get into our week 4 matchup against the Patriots. Back in Mile High today. And it said it was going to be raining in the last game against the Ravens, but instead it's raining here against New England. There's Chester Truman, who last week had his breakout of the year. And the Patriots quarterback is still Mac Jones in this universe. And we are underway here in Denver. It's Jerry Perry back to return, and he'll bring this out from about the goal line. Has blocking up the middle, but bumped into the kicker and lost his momentum. Got to the 38 though, so a good return from Jerry Perry to start the day, and here comes Dennis Colbert in this Denver offense. Colbert, as I mentioned, playing at an MVP level so far this season. We'll see if that keeps up. 1st and 10 from the 38. It's going to be a handoff Spears to start the day. Doesn't get very far, but that is a pickup of 3. 2nd down and 7. It'll be Spears again up the gut this time, and that's only good for 2 yards. Sets up a 3rd down and 5. First 3rd down of the day for the Broncos. Dennis back to throw and overthrows Chester Truman, and it goes right to the safety. The first interception of the season for Dennis Colbert, probably due to the weather. Slips out of his hands, he overthrows Chester Truman, who was open over the middle, and it's intercepted by Jabril Peppers. I mean, it went straight to him. And the Patriots will take over on offense. Mac Jones still QB1 in New England, and we'll see if he actually deserves that position here today. And on this play, he fakes to Javonte Williams and then throws to his man right side. That one is caught and then brought down at the 44 in Denver territory already. That was Rashid Shaheed on the reception. 1st and 10 from the 44. Mac Jones will hand off to Javonte this time, and he's brought down by his former teammate. That's PS2, and Cole Strange is injured on the play. 2nd down now for New England, as Jones is back to pass again. All kinds of time, lobbing one up to Rashid Shaheed, and Quincy Walls couldn't keep up. Down at the 10 goes New England. Rashid Shaheed with his 2nd grab of the day, and it's basically 1st and goal. 1st and 10 from the 10 for the Patriots. Mac Jones out of shotgun, looking to throw, of course. Under pressure this time, but finds his man. It's Rashid Shaheed again, and he punches it in. 3 grabs for Rashid Shaheed and 6 points for the Patriots. Touchdown New England. They'll take an early lead, capitalizing on the Dennis Colbert interception. 1 passing attempt, 1 interception for Dennis Colbert to start the day. I was talking him up, and then he throws a pick in my face. 1st and 10 from the 25 to start this new drive. It's a sweep for Jerry Perry, and he can't juke the 1 defender. If he jukes out that 1 defender, he might be gone. He had blocking from Cole Langford. Instead, it's a loss of 2. Makes it 2nd down and 12. We'll look to throw it. Dennis again, but another blitz comes from New England, and he's 0 for 2 to start the day, and now it's 3rd and long for Denver. 3rd down and 12. Dennis Colbert back to pass. Lobbing one up for Jerry Perry, and it's tipped away by the safety. And it's a 3 and out for this Broncos offense. Really struggling to start the day, something we're not used to seeing so far this year. New England takes back over on offense from their own 25, and it was all Rashid Shaheed on the last drive. We'll see if that keeps up. Looking to throw, finding his tight end, but punched out by Drew Sanders. 2nd down. Drew Sanders, of course, signing a contract extension last week. He'll be our middle linebacker for a long time to come. This is a fake handoff to Javonte Williams, and then a lob downfield, nearly intercepted by Quincy Walls, who was a step behind Rashid Shaheed, but it was an underthrow by Mac Jones. Now it is 3rd down and 10 for New England. Would be a big stop for the Broncos. And taking a hit is Mac Jones, and it's Quincy Walls again. Somehow he manages to get in the backfield time and time again. His 1st sack on this season, and it's 4th and 21 New England. The Broncos defense stepping up. 1st and 10 for the Broncos from their own 25. Looking to throw and finding Rashad Winters. That is the 1st completion of the day for Dennis Colbert. Finally, we have a 1st down. 1st and 10 from the 38. It's Roshan Johnson in the backfield, and the carry will be for him. And he only gets 2 yards out of it. Seems like the rush defense for New England is pretty stout. 2nd down and 8 from the 40. Play action pass for Dennis Colbert, and he'll just dump this one off to Rashad Winters once again. And he falls forward, nearly a 1st. They call him just short, 3rd and inches. 3rd down and inches from our own 47. It's going to be a handoff to Tajay Spears. Gets chased down from behind, but does get the 1st down yardage to keep it moving for Denver. 1st and 10 from the 49. It'll be another handoff to Tajay Spears, following his blockers, and gets 5 yards, which I think is the best carry of the day so far. 2nd and 5, Colbert back to pass. Wants Winters again and has him. Winters with just way too much speed for these linebackers to cover, and he gets all the way to the 11. 1st and 10 for Denver. Rashad Winters being super involved on this drive. From the 11, it's 1st and 10. It's play action again for Dennis Colbert. Wants Chester Truman. End zone touchdown Broncos. Chester Truman, the #1 wide receiver on the Broncos, and the #1 wide receiver in the NFL, gets 6 points for the Broncos, and they'll tie this football game up. Dennis Colbert seems to have found his mojo again. Tie football game with 2:29 left in the 1st as the Patriots take back over. Have not had but 1 carry to Javonte Williams. This is a pass completed to Juju Smith-Schuster. Christian Gonzalez in coverage. 2nd down and inches from the 35. And 1 in motion, and it is still a fake handoff. And that is Deontay Hardy, I believe, on the reception. Christian Gonzalez in coverage, but could not keep up. So New England already in Denver territory, really having no problems moving the ball. so far today, and that one is punched out of the tight end's hands, and now it's second down. 2nd and 10 from the 44. Another fake handoff and lobbing one down the field. They love this play, and it's for Rashid Shaheed once again. He is just scorching our defense. It's specifically Quincy Walls, and now it's 1st and goal New England at the 8. The Patriots have only run the ball one time, which is a bit surprising in this weather. 45 seconds left in the first. Javonte Williams can't break out of the JL Skinner tackle, and it's 2nd and goal at the 5. Broncos looking to hold New England to a field goal at this point. Give the offense a chance to take a lead with a touchdown. Javonte Williams cuts this to the right side. Brought down by Drew Sanders, though, at the 3. And now it's 3rd and goal, and that'll be the end of the first quarter. 3rd and goal from the 3. Mac Jones out of the shotgun, looks to throw, and has Mike Gesicki, the tight end. Touchdown, New England. We were in man coverage, and the linebacker was not lined up close enough. Gesicki makes the reception, and New England gets 6 more to retake the lead. Denver defense is starting to feel like the defense from last year. As you recall, we gave up a ton of points, and that's how it's feeling so far today against a not super great offense. 2nd down for Denver. 2nd and 5 from the 30. Dennis Colbert back to pass, wants Cole Langford underneath and gets him, and he falls forward to the 38, 1st and 10. From the 38, it'll be a handoff and a run outside for Spears. We almost never do outside runs, and there's why. 2nd and 11, a loss of 1. 2nd and long, so we'll set up a screen for Spears, and he's got blockers out in front. Jukes back inside, which gets him a bunch of extra yards, and then he fights through the tackle to get to midfield, and it's a 1st down for the Broncos. You also got to remember that with the Dennis Colbert interception, we have lost the advantage, and now New England, who will start with the ball in the second half, has pretty much all of it in their hands. So that's a pickup of 3 for Chester Truman. 2nd down and 7 from the 46. As we look to throw, wanting Jerry Perry over the middle, and he gets his first grab of the day and goes out with an injury immediately. We are very injured at wide receiver now, especially if this is a long-term one, and it looks like it might be as he's headed to the locker room. First, DeMarcus Stockton, now Jerry Perry. That'll promote Deontay Canty into the wide receiver 3 spot. We're starting to get a little weak at wide receiver again. Chester Truman, though, is all you need, and he's wide open on this play, fighting through tacklers and gets to the 5. 1st and goal, Denver. A rough start for Dennis Colbert, but has not thrown an incompletion since. He started 0 for 3, and now he's 9 for 12. But it's 1st and goal from the 5. A run up the gut for Tajay Spears, and he gets to the 2. It's 2nd and goal. Broken collarbone for Jerry Perry means that he will miss significant time this season. Deontay Canty gets promoted to wide receiver 3. So now we're without 2 of our top 4 wide receivers. 2nd and goal from the 2. Dennis looks to throw, wants his man. It's Chester Truman, and he holds on through the hit. Touchdown, Broncos. Who needs other receivers when you've got this man, Chester Truman, the best to ever do it? And it's 6 points for the Broncos. They'll tie this game back up, and now looking for the defense to get a stop. Mac Jones has been very, very good so far today. It's 1st and 10 from the 25. Let's see if that continues. Javonte Williams will get the carry here and gets a bunch of extra yardage he probably didn't deserve. That's 6 yards on the pickup. 5 minutes left here in the second quarter as Jones from under center. I formation, hands off Javonte Williams, and Zach Allen brings him down. No pickup there. In fact, a loss of a yard. 3rd down and 5. This would be a pretty significant stop for the Denver defense if they can manage it. Jones, screen play set up for Javonte Williams, and he's going to have the first and a little bit more. Pushed out of bounds by Justin Reed at the 43, but that's 1st and 10 New England. From the 43, and it's another handoff to Javonte. Very involved so far in this drive, brought down by Baron Browning. That makes it 2nd and 8. Completely by himself in the backfield is Mac Jones. Everyone is out wide, and it's a designed quarterback run for one of the least athletic quarterbacks in the NFL. Mac Jones loses yards, and now it's 3rd and 10. Denver looking for yet another stop on a 3rd down situation. Back to passes. Mac Jones has all kinds of time and finds his man. And it's caught by Juju Smith-Schuster on the sideline. 1st and 10, New England at the Denver 33. It really does feel like the Denver team from a year ago. Offense is playing relatively well. Defense can't get a stop. 1st and 10 from the 33. Nearing the 2-minute warning. They do have to snap it before the 2-minute warning. And it's a handoff to Javonte Williams, and he doesn't go anywhere. We hit the 2-minute warning from the Denver 35. Everyone out wide again. Mac Jones throws quickly, and that is caught by Gesicki, despite the diving attempt by, I think that was Christian Gonzalez. And it's 1st and 10 to the 15. Remember that New England does start with the football in the second half, and if they're playing like this, I can only imagine that they are going to score when they get the ball again in the third. This pass is completed, brought down by Drew Sanders. New England uses their first timeout with 1:17 left. 2nd and 7 from the 11. Jones back to throw, wants Gesicki, has Gesicki, punched out by Drew Sanders. Here we go, 3rd and 7. Holding them to a field goal would be pretty crucial here. Jones has a screen set up for Javonte Williams, and he's going to do better than a field goal. That's 6 points for the former Broncos running back, now in a Patriots uniform. And the Patriots have retaken the lead. I'm laughing because of the lineman that was just spinning like crazy on the right side of the screen during that celebration. Still some time for the Broncos. The best we can do here is probably tie this game up before we head to halftime. Dennis Colbert just going to have to throw this away, though. There's about a minute left in the half. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Dennis Colbert back to pass. Lobbing one up for Chester Truman. It's looking like it's going to work, and it is. Touchdown Broncos. A long ball to Chester Truman to end the half is exactly what you want to see. He's in one-on-one coverage there on the left, and he just outruns his defender. And it's just that simple. There's an argument to be made that we could probably do that every single play. The Patriots, after a good return, will start from the 40, and they definitely have time to get some additional points on the board. And over the middle, looking for Gesicki, and tight ends always wide open. And now Baron Browning, an injured Bronco, on the play. It's looking like our season is starting to get a little derailed by injuries. That actually burns one of our timeouts, helping New England as they get to keep their 3rd one. 2nd and 1 from the 49. Mac Jones back to pass, running out of time, getting chased, finding his man, and that is caught. Baron Browning with a sprained wrist. We'll keep in Nick Benito for now. 1st and 10 from the Denver 45. Out of timeouts are the Patriots. Looking to throw is Mac Jones, and the blitz is perfectly picked up. Lobbing one downfield for Gesicki, and would have been intercepted by Christian Gonzalez had the sidelines been about 5 yards further left and right. They're just a touch outside of field goal range here with just a little bit over 30 seconds left. Mac Jones throws, and that is caught. And out of bounds goes, I think that was Juju at the 41. This is a high-scoring affair, and the Patriots looking to maybe get it even more high-scoring as that is a 1st down to Gesicki, and the clock starts to roll. They are now in field goal range, although in this weather, maybe not. Only 5 seconds left as Jones looks to throw, sending one to the end zone, and 2 seconds are still on the clock as that falls incomplete. So it looks like they'll attempt a field goal to end the first half. And this kick is iced, despite me not icing it. Kick is up, and it is good. So New England will enter halftime with a 24-21 lead over the Broncos, and they will start with the football in the second half. Defense just cannot stop Mac Jones through the air. Of all people to not be able to stop, I did not expect it to be Mac Jones. Let's take a look around the league, see who's doing what, where. The Chargers playing against San Francisco in San Francisco, and the Chargers are winning that one. Carolina visiting New Orleans and winning that one in a big way. 38-14 is the final there. And finally, the Chiefs versus the Bills. And the Chiefs improved to 4-0. Patrick Mahomes only 2 incompletions on the day. So as I mentioned, the Patriots will start with the football here in the third. And they have 3 tight ends in the game right now, flipping the play. So I'm kind of anticipating a run to the right, but, you know, you could fool me by going to the left. But they go up the middle. It's neither. Pickup of 3 for Javonte Williams. Really just needs somebody to step up defensively, make a play. One big play, one stop would turn the tide for the Broncos. 24-21 here in the third. That is caught by Gesicki. So now it's 3rd and 3, and we're sending a heavy blitz. From the 32, Jones has all kinds of time to throw. Still, we sent 7 on the pressure. It didn't matter. 1st and 10 New England. 1st and 10 from the 37. Mac Jones changing up the play, calling an audible. Has Javonte Williams to his left, but looks to throw anyway, and it's Gesicki once again. Tight ends are just incredible. To the 49 goes Gesicki. In Denver territory already. 7:40 left in the 3rd quarter. Mac Jones, all kinds of time to throw again, and finds a wide open man. It's Rashid Shaheed, over pursued by Christian Gonzalez. And that's another 1st and 10 to the Denver 31. What a frustrating game this has been. We can't get any pressure on Mac Jones. He's throwing every pass accurately, and we can't stop Mike Gesicki. I tell you what we can stop, though. It's the running game. JL Skinner on the tackle. They have not gotten a lot of yards on the ground. So we've made them a one-dimensional offense, and we still can't get any stops. 2nd and 8 from the 29. Jones to throw again. Has time. All of the blitzers picked up, and he's taking off to run. Good blocking down the field, and he slides down at the 12. 1st and 10 New England, looking like they're going to get points again. From the 12, it is 1st down and 10. I would take 1 sack at this point, but we can't get any pressure. That's swatted away by Christian Gonzalez. Need more of that. More incompletions from Mac Jones. 2nd and 10 from the 12. Jones, all kinds of time to throw again. And it's Gesicki, but it's punched out by Devin Bush. What a play by the linebacker. He lost on the route, but he won on the deflection. 3rd and 10 from the 12. Looking for a stop. Jones from under center. Fakes the handoff and finally doesn't have time to throw. A sack from Leonard Williams, and it's 4th and 19 for the Patriots. They'll have to add another field goal if they want any points this drive. It's the first time, really, it feels like we've gotten any pressure outside of a Quincy Walls blitz earlier in the game. So in an attempt to make it 27-21, the kick is up, it's good, and the Patriots will extend their lead, but now the Broncos have a chance to take the lead with a touchdown. 5 minutes left in the 3rd quarter, and Dennis Colbert's out of the shotgun. First offensive look in the 2nd half. And Colbert will throw for Rashad Winters, and he's got the reception, a pickup of 9. A touchdown here would significantly increase our chances of victory today, as it would take the lead for the Broncos. Roschon falling forward, lucky to get the first there, to be honest. 1st and 10 from the 35, Dennis back to pass again. Stepping up in the pocket and looking to run. He doesn't do this a lot, slides down at the 43. And that's a pickup of 8. 2nd down and 2. And it's play action for Dennis Colbert, and lucky for him, the linebacker bit because he was about to get killed, but instead it's a reception for Rashad Winters, and it's a 1st and 10 for Denver. 5 receptions, 70 yards on the day for Rashad Winters. 1st and 10 from the 49. It's a handoff to Tajay Spears, and this is easily his best run of the day. And he gets to the 38. It's a pickup of 10, a 1st and 10 for Denver. 1st and 10 from the 38. Dennis back to throw over the middle, wants Cole Langford, and he holds on through a big hit. 1st down Denver to the 19 for the big fella, his 2nd catch on the day. 1 minute left in the 3rd. From the 11, Dennis Colbert fakes the handoff and then throws to Spears instead. And that's good for a 1st down and an injury timeout for Christian Barmore. 1st and goal from the 8, and we'll run it up the middle with Spears, but all over it is the linebacker, and now it's 2nd and goal. From the 7, 2nd down and goal, it's a handoff. Tajay Spears, can he punch it in? No, just short. Down at the 2, sets up a 3rd and goal, and that'll be the end of the 3rd quarter. As Denver looks to take the lead from the Patriots. Colbert back to throw, wants Winters, has Winters, and he holds on in the end zone. Touchdown Broncos. Rashad Winters, the tight end one, getting the touchdown grab, is 1st on the day, and that'll take the lead for the Broncos pending the PAT. It'll be 28-27. Patriots take back over their 1st time down all day today. It's either been tied or they've been in the lead. 28-27 now. It's a handoff, Javonte Williams, and this is a good carry for him. Gets a bunch of yards to the 45 of New England. 1st and 10. Javonte still in the backfield. Not a run this time, though. Instead, a pass, and it's intercepted by PS2. The first big mistake Mac Jones has made all day, trying to slide it into Juju Smith-Schuster, but it's into the loving arms of Patrick Surtain II instead. And that is a huge shift in momentum. Now it all falls on Denver. They should be able to get a victory after an interception like that. First and 10 Broncos after the pick. And we'll look to throw over the middle, and we give it right back. Dennis Colbert throwing it right to the linebacker in coverage's second pick on the day. It's Mapu who gets the pick. First and 10 New England. Whatever you can do, I can do better, I guess. A bad read by Dennis Colbert means it's first and 10 New England once again. They just got to play off, and that is incomplete. 9 minutes left in the fourth as Mac Jones is under center. He'll hand off to Javonte Williams, who breaks out of a tackle, and he'll set up a 3rd and 5 from the 35. I'm anticipating a throw here, although I don't know if there's going to be much I can do about it. Jones fakes the snap and then takes the next one. Throws, and that is incomplete. Intended for Rashid Shaheed, I believe, and it's 4th and 5. Do they attempt a field goal here? They will. This is not an easy field goal make. About 52 yards. Kick is up, and it is just inside the left upright. And the Patriots will retake the lead 30-28 after the back-to-back interceptions. 8:22 left here in the fourth. First and 10 for Denver. An opportunity to take a lead once again as Tajay Spears gets a decent carry, a pickup of 8. What a weird day it's been for Dennis Colbert. Maybe he just lost his MVP odds to Patrick Mahomes, who I'm sure played an immaculate game against the Bills. That's a first down on the Spears run. So from the 35, first and 10. Dennis Colbert back to pass. Will throw to Rashad Winters, who's open in the middle of the field and falls forward, fighting for some extra yards. It's now 2nd and inches. Thing about this drive is that we can really take our sweet time as long as we get into field goal range. We would win 31-30 with a 3-pointer. As Roschon Johnson will get a carry, and this is a good one for him. Gets to the enemy 40, and it's 1st and 10 Denver. So now it's kind of about chewing clock if you're the Broncos. 6 minutes left in the fourth, and Spears will get the carry, but the blitz not picked up. A loss of 2. 2nd down and 12. We will go back to the ground here, and Spears is going to get it all back. Tries to juke to the outside, but gets the first down, and the clock continues to churn. We're at the New England 30. Under 5 minutes to play. 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line. Dennis Colbert's under center. Has A.J. Dillon in the backfield, but this is a throw for Chester Truman. And it's a pickup of 7. Now only 4 minutes left on a 2nd and 3. It's a handoff. A.J. Dillon, and he'll get the first down yardage, which means Denver can burn more clock. This is going pretty much exactly as we'd want it to right now. We're just chewing a ton of clock, and there's nothing New England can do about it. We're also getting first downs pretty much every 2nd down. It's working out very well. A pickup of 4 for Spears. Colbert snaps the ball with 3 seconds left on the play clock, and Spears will get 2 yards. And now it's a 3rd and 4. That brings us very near the 2-minute warning, but not quite to the 2-minute warning, as we'll throw for Cole Langford, and he holds on through a big hit again. The big fella, he loves to take big hits. That also brought us to the 2-minute warning. It's 1st and goal from the 3 for the Broncos. Will New England start to use their timeouts? Roschon does not punch it in, and he goes down with an injury. Another injury for the Broncos today. It actually forced Denver to burn a timeout. So now 1:57 left. And from the 4, it's a handoff. Tajay Spears trying to work his way through up the middle. It's 3rd and goal. New England not using the timeouts. 3rd and goal from the 1 for the Broncos. Dennis Colbert takes the snap, looks to throw, but instead looks to run. Rushing touchdown for Dennis Colbert, and the Broncos will retake the lead with 1 minute and 11 seconds remaining on the clock for New England. We wanted the touchdown there. It forces them to drive all the way to the end zone. Dennis Colbert doesn't do this a lot with his legs, but does it here as he had a wide open lane. 35-30 will be the score after the PAT. So now it comes down to the Patriots. 35-30 is the score. They have 1 minute and 11 seconds in all 3 of their timeouts. Mac Jones all day to throw and finds his man. It's Juju Smith-Schuster, and they do not call a timeout. 1st and 10 from the 41 as Mac Jones will look to throw again. Has a man over the middle. It's Deontay Hardy with his 2nd reception of the day, and they do use their first timeout there. 45 seconds left, and they're already way down the field. 1st and 10 from the 46. Mac Jones lobbing one up, incomplete. Looking for Deontay Hardy. Now it's second down from the 46. Second down and 10. Mac Jones to throw and finds his man, a diving grab. Rashid Shaheed with a great play. They use their second timeout. Still one more left and just under 40 seconds. Jones back to pass. Under some pressure and sacked. That is a huge sack from Baron Browning. And they'll call a timeout. 2nd and 19. There's a chance that Baron Browning has saved the day with that sack. 31 seconds left, and now New England has no timeouts. Running is Jones. He may take off to run, throws it away. 3rd and 19. 24 seconds left for the Broncos to survive. Mac Jones, all kinds of time, and throws this one away as well. So it'll come down to this 4th and 19 play. 4th down, 19 yards to go from the Denver 42. Mac Jones has all kinds of time, feeling a little bit of pressure from Leonard Williams now. Still time, and incomplete down the field with 10 seconds left. It's game over. The Broncos defense finally steps up. Dennis Colbert can come in and take a knee, and Denver will improve to 3-1 on the season. Game over. 35-30 is your final. The Broncos win a game that they probably shouldn't have won, maybe didn't deserve to win. 2 interceptions from Dennis Colbert, bad play from the defense. But I do think that the better team won today. New England is not a slouch, it seems, but they're definitely not one of the top teams in the NFL. Denver struggled against them, though, but got it done, and good teams get these gritty wins. If we take a look at player stats, Mac Jones was really good in the first half and then kind of fell apart in the second half. Had his 1 interception, 3 touchdowns, 329 yards. Dennis was pretty good other than the 2 picks, 19 completions on 24 attempts, 79% completion percentage, 4 touchdowns, 2 picks. Rushing, Tajay Spears, 17 attempts, 68 yards, 4.0 a carry. Honestly, a solid day. I will take that from him. Javonte Williams, the former Bronco, 3.6 a carry, and a lot of that average comes from the 20-yard long he had. Roschon Johnson, whose injury was not serious, by the way, 4.2 yards a carry, 4 rushes, 17 yards. Dennis Colbert, of course, with the rushing touchdown. A.J. Dillon, only 2 carries, but did get 12 yards. Receiving, Rashad Winters, 7 receptions for 82 yards and a touchdown. Chester, 6 for 121 and 3 touchdowns. He's starting to pop off again now that these other wide receivers are getting injured. He's having to carry much more of the load again. Langford, 3 for 38, including 2 really clutch grabs. 2 where he took a massive hit upon catching the ball and still held on. One of them was incredibly clutch on a 3rd down. For the Patriots, Gesicki was insane, just had a ton of grabs, 8 for 77 and a touchdown. Rashid Shaheed kind of scorched us, which is weird because he's the wide receiver 3. Juju was okay, but mostly shut down by PS2. Defensively, Quincy Walls with 4 solo tackles. Drew Sanders led with 8 total tackles. Leonard Williams, Baptiste, Dante Wake, Zach Allen, Baron Browning, Cameron Bynum, and Quincy Walls all had TFLs. Williams had a sack, Browning had a sack, and Walls had a sack, and of course PS2 with the interception. Well, Jerry Perry has a broken collarbone and will miss the next 5 weeks. So that is 2 wide receivers with broken collarbones so far this season. And Jerry Perry, unfortunately, broke his collarbone during a breakout week. I don't think he was going to get it anyway, but it left him absolutely 0 chance to get it. So let's take a peek at this tandem breakout, see what it says. Almost certainly, it's going to say it went wrong. Shouldn't you be in the hospital, Jerry? You broke your collarbone, my guy. You shouldn't be in your pads still. We've also got the QB1 check-in. I believe that we had more than 4 offensive touchdowns. Feels like everything is starting to come together offensively. It's kind of scary to think that we're just getting started and are capable of more. We actually did not have the best day today, Dennis, but it is what it is. A dub is a dub. Plus 10 morale for the entire offense. Went ahead and advanced the week, and in the next episode, we play maybe the best team in the NFL, Kansas City, with an 88 overall team, a 91 overall offense, and a 99 overall Patrick Mahomes that has 12 touchdowns and no interceptions yet on the season. This is a team we have to play twice this year. It's a team that we're going to have to beat if we ever won a Super Bowl. We've got something to prove in week 5, that is for sure. But anyway, that is going to do it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching and for the continued support. If you find yourself coming back on the regular and you aren't already subscribed, go ahead and hit that sub button for me. It does help me out a lot, and we're on the road to 2,000 subs. But I will see you guys in the next episode where we'll face off against our rivals, the Kansas City Chiefs.